This program is not made for kids. It includes swearing and mature themes that are not suitable for kids under the age of 13. Enjoy the fucking video.
This program is rated 14 plus and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on with him? Shouldn't he be getting the first train ready?
Asked Oliver one morning, eyeing a sleepy Dennis in the sheds.
He's doing that this morning. Dennis here has been moved to the night shift with a good reason too.
Oh, well, if by good reason you mean he's not bothering anyone during the day, then I believe that's good.
Is he good during the night? Besides the fact that he needs someone to constantly keep an eye on him, he isn't. The wee lad has constantly been messing things up. Misplacing trucks, sleeping on the job, and most of all, sending the wrong trains out. Mr. Melvin should think of...
If you two are going to talk about me behind my buffer, may I suggest that you either do it quietly or away from here?
Said Dennis, surprising Fergus and Oliver. Like Murdoch said, Dennis was moved to night shunting in hopes of improving his lack of motivation, but the results that Mr. Melvin had hoped for were sorely dashed when he noticed delayed trains, disorganized sidings, and reports of Dennis sleeping on the job.
It is quite clear to me that you don't learn from your mistakes, and I'm nearly at my wit's end in sending you packing.
Oh please sir, don't do that. The other railway will scrap me on sight. No other preservation group sees the need to preserve little old me.
Then you need to prove to me that you deserve to be on my railway. With that being said, I will send someone to teach you the ways of shunting in my yards.
Dennis was most disappointed. Even more so when he found out that the engine teaching him was none other than Fergus.
You and I need to have a little chat.
He said that night.
Shunting is the most important job on this railway, and you need to do it with pride, like the cement works. You need to make sure that the coaches are shunted into the coach siding and the trucks are well organized, and not to be sleeping on the job. Got that?
Dennis mumbled to himself as he got to work. To the surprise of everyone, it seemed the watchful eye of Fergus had gotten through to the Great Easel. But it didn't take long for things to go haywire.
Dennis, where did you put the 8 a.m. goods for Vickerstown?
On siding 3, what do you add?
Because Richard says it's not there.
That's impossible.
I hate to interrupt your wee conversation, but do any of you wee lads know why I have a good train attached to the express this morning?
How is that possible, Dennis?
I don't know.
Fergus, stop yelling at him. He legit doesn't know. How could you trust this story, Oliver? You weren't with him. That's beside the point. You don't just accuse someone until you have proof. The proof I have is Dennis becoming lazy. That's not proof, you lunatic traction engine. Come on, Dennis. Let's find out what really happened.
And with that, the engines left, leaving Fergus with much to think about.
I don't know what happened.
Dennis said, confiding in Oliver.
It's been happening all night. I find some of the coaches mixed in with the trucks, and some of the trucks mixed in with the coaches. To be honest, I'm starting to suspect that it was me who hasn't been paying attention. Maybe the fact controller was right. I should be sent packing.
Nonsense! You really improved yourself over the years. Yeah, there might be some ups and down moments, but you've always seemed to find a way to please Mr. Melvin into... Woo!
Just then, Oliver found himself diverted onto another track.
Are you alright, Oliver?
Yes, but I think I know what happened. But we need to test this out tonight.
Oliver smiled as he looked at the signal box. That night, Oliver put his theory into motion. He watched Dennis shunting in the yards. At first, things didn't change. Most of the trucks were being put into their proper sidings. Dennis, who was confused about the whole ordeal, became anxious.
What is this idea you have, Oliver? I don't want to get in trouble.
I know you don't, but trust me. Look over there.
Dennis looked and noticed the signalman's changing.
What about them? They are switching shift.
Look at the new signalman. He's tired. He's the one who has gotten the trains mixed up. Just watch.
To Dennis's surprise, Oliver was right when Rosie pulled in with a load of stone trucks. She found herself in the carrot shed instead of the truck yard. It turned out that the signalman, taking over the night shift, was unable to perform his proper duties due to the fact he was extremely sleepy. This caused a lot of confusion for the other engines in the morning, and...
Dennis, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed, and I'm truly sorry if I ever doubted you.
It's quite alright, sir. At least I had some people to help me find the truth of what happened.
Speaking of which,
Mr. Melvin turned to the signalman.
it seems that the night shifts aren't working out for you, Charles. Starting tomorrow, I will send you straight to the day shift from here on out. Oh, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Later that day, Fergus came to see Oliver and Dennis in the shed.
Good evening, you two. Evening, Fergus. What brings you here? I want to apologize for accusing you of messing around on purpose. I should look at the facts before jumping to conclusions.
Apology accepted, Fergus. And besides, at least now I can keep the yards in order at night.
And the three engines couldn't help but laugh.